Hello, this is Jason Robinson from Illustration by Design. Hopefully you guys can hear me. This is kind of an
Hello, this is Jason Robinson from Illustration by Design.
Okay, as you can tell, this is an experiment. I am using a new webcam, actually my first webcam ever, and I'm trying to make sure that everything is working properly. So you'll have to forgive some of the hiccups, like that one you just heard, occurring throughout this stream. This is going to be the first time that I'm actually going to be able to draw traditionally and film myself, but also be able to take some advantage of some of the aspects of live streaming, like having guests on. I wasn't able to do that before because I was streaming through my phone camera, and that wouldn't allow me to have guests on as well. So I'm going to be trying some things out, like having guests on while I'm drawing traditionally, and a few other things as well. So right now I'm trying to just figure out my camera and make sure that you guys are able to actually see things properly. So I'm going to be fiddling around, and yeah, if things don't go 100% perfectly, that's why. I'm just trying things out. Anyway, I'm going to try to finish page 4 right now, and let's see. I'm going to be going back and forth between my drawing table and my computer, which is a little ways away on the other side of the room, in order to get things sorted. So be patient with me. I will be drawing fairly soon. So, but I just need to make sure everything is working out fairly well. Um, Also, if you guys notice anything with the live stream, like something's too loud or you can't hear me or something else, please let me know, because right now I can't tell myself because the sound on the computer is off, so you don't get reverb and a lot of other things that only you guys will be able to tell. So please let me know, and I will try to adjust things as needed. All right? Thanks. I'll be right back. Farmer Dan says, loving how this comic is looking. It will be interesting to see how the style will work with a horror theme. Yeah, yeah, we will see. um, I would say, mm, hmm, what should I say without messing things up? Yeah, all I can say is we'll see. We'll see how effective it is. But yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing it and trying to tie everything together because I do like a good horror comic book, but what I like and what I'm capable of producing might be two different things. So, not sure. We'll see. Is going to be as interesting for me as I'm sure it will be for you. Because I'm eager I want to get what's in my head onto the paper, and that's the toughest thing for me. Um, let's see. This right now my tablet is sort of behind me, sort of slower than I'm actually moving. It's not in real time, so I'm sort of waiting to see what you guys can see through the camera. I've been having I got this camera for Christmas, um, and I want to thank my wife for getting it for me because I have needed it because. Oops, do I have a? Uh, sorry, I need to have these headphones on so I can see, so I can hear um, notifications. But sorry, I'm still getting used to this setup. So hold on one second. Yeah, this setup is completely new to me with this webcam, so I'm still getting used to it. My wife got it for me for Christmas because I wanted to be able to have guests on while I draw traditionally, but I wasn't able to with using my cell phone. So I'm still getting used to it. And this is the first time I'm using the webcam for a live stream, so this is going to be very clumsy. Um, but yeah, right now I'm just trying to make sure that what I'm drawing, you guys are able to see on the camera. One of the things that I did notice though is that I'm not able to zoom in with this camera right now. I don't have the software to do it. It didn't come with the camera, and which is very weird. But I'm able to download software from, I guess, the Mac App Store, but that's giving me problems. I'm not able to download the software for whatever reason. So I've been having problems um, with my setup with my computer the last week or so. So I'm still trying to sort that out, but I have gotten some of it figured out, so I'm able to do some things with this webcam, and so hopefully in the future we'll be seeing more stuff with it. If I have problems, I can always revert back to using my cell phone, which has been more or less good for me. Cell phone. The only downside to it has been the fact that I'm unable to have guests on. So, but we'll play it by ear, see what happens. Something's going on. Something's going on. Farmer Dan says, I thumbnailed a bunch of pages of my book. Plan on starting on the pencils later today. Oh, great. Fantastic. Very cool. Yeah, once I finish this page is almost done. I'm going to try to go from drawing on my drawing table here, drawing traditionally. I'm going to skip over to drawing on a computer and try and start beefing up the thumbnails for page 5 and 6 um, during this live stream. So I want to see how smoothly that transition can go using the webcam. Again, that's something else I couldn't do or I can't do with just my cell phone camera. I can't switch from drawing traditionally and live streaming it and then swapping over to my computer and working on a computer on the same live stream. I can't do that with my cell phone. I can do it, I think, with this. I should be able to do it with the webcam. So just by switching, swapping out the the screen. So we'll see. We'll see how deftly I can do that without boomering it up. But knowing me, I will screw it up. So be forewarned. Oh, I'm going to show you something else. I was drawing a quarter of the fan edition last night, and the subject was Cross Comics' new character, the Canadian Shield. So this is a character drawn by Rick Piper, created by Rick Piper, and so this is what I drew. It's not done yet, but I'll get it finished. Probably this weekend. Well, it's a fun character to draw. I like the costume. It's very simple, but very iconic. Very cool. So it'll be fun to finish. Farmer Dan says, "Dang, Jim, that looks amazing." Oh, thanks. I'm I don't know. I'm sure this is true for every artist. It never looks as good as you would want it to look. So I think maybe I just need to, just step back and try to be more objective. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working on it, trying to make it look better. Guys, I see some people and it's just like, they do artwork and it's like, oh man, this doesn't look that great. I'm like, are you crazy? It looks fantastic. So I think every artist is just kind of maybe a little too hard on themselves when they look at their own art, because they see, I think they have a vision in their head, like I said, and it doesn't, what they actually draw doesn't quite match it, and so they, at least I do. It's like, didn't quite hit the mark. So is the sound okay with this new camera? That's one of the things I was worried about. I didn't know how it would come through. Let me know if there's any problems with it or what. Okay, I think I'm back. I had to go over to my computer and readjust things. So that's part of the experiment, to see what I need to do when something like that happens. So yeah, please let me know if you guys notice anything. Please let me know in the chat because, like I said, it's like I can't always tell from here when it happens. At least immediate. I can't tell immediately because it takes time for my tablet to catch up and stuff. Yay, I'm back! Yay! I asked Nasser to come on if he has a chance, but I don't know if he's busy solving Rubik's cubes or what. He's a busy man, so. Nasha says, I'll be on in a couple minutes. Heat is broken. It's freezing where my computer is, so I'm preparing myself. Oh, that's too bad. I have the fan on because it's so hot where I am in South Florida. I have to have the fan and air conditioning on because it's in the 80s down here. So I feel your pain, Nasser. And I'm not on the screen. You guys can't see me drawing. This is I gotta get used to this setup. Hold on. All right, I think that's better. A little better. Let me try moving this back a bit. Is that better? I'm not sure if that'll work, but Evan Hotep says, "Oh no, it's the duck." Yeah, it's the duck right now. You know what, Evan? My computer's been giving me real problems the last week or so. Every time I open OBS, the whole thing crashes. Every time I go to certain websites on what is it, on Firefox, the whole thing crashes. I try going to StreamYards on Firefox, it crashes. I try using various camera apps, they crash. I don't know what's going on, and so I'm slowly going through my my computer and trying to puzzle out what is happening with it. I thought about updating. Well, I am going to update the OS for my Mac this weekend when it's when it won't affect too many things. I'm not going to update it to Catalina. I'm going to update it, I think, to maybe Sierra or High Sierra. From right now, it's at where's it at now? I think it's like 10.11. But yeah, something's going on with it. So I'm using the duck for now because I can't use OBS. So is this a webcam or the Epic Cam? I can't use Epic Cam. Epic Cam isn't working right now on my computer. I downloaded it, but like OBS and like all these other programs involving cameras, all this other software, it crashes the program. So this is my webcam. I would like to try out Epic Cam and all these other. I mean, there's a number of good softwares that you can use with webcams, but I haven't been able to use them yet. I got one called Eyeglasses, but it was a tryout, like a 1 week tryout, and it was pretty cool. It had a lot of cool effects and stuff, but. Bullet says, what about Widowmaker? Never heard of it, but I'm willing to try it out. But I think there's something going on with my computer that's giving me problems. Evan Hotep says, Macs, am I right? Macs have been really, really good for me and consistent. They haven't been giving me any problems up until this past week. I don't know why. kind of frustrating, but. Bullet says Macs are bad. Macs are awesome, man. Seriously, I've never had any problems with viruses or anything. I mean, I've been using Macs the since the early '90s. I'm trying to think. I mean, since college, so it's been at least since 1990. I've been using Macs, and my first computer was a Mac clone, and I've been using them ever since. They've been great machines. Only downside to them is that they're expensive, so I only get one like once every decade or so, and they last. I mean, they're workhorses. I mean, they'll go 150,000 miles before you have to replace them. Excuse me. Farmer Dan says, I need to get a second camera. I want to be able to draw and show off my handsome face for all to enjoy. That's why I only have one camera. So you don't have to look at my face. Let's see, Evan Hotep says, I'm already Widowmaker. I'm not sure what that means. Bullet says, I need at least 7 cameras. PCs are just better overall, far more versatile. I don't know about that. I find Macs can do pretty much everything I needed to do. I never felt the need to get a PC. And a lot of times I've been glad I didn't have a PC. So that said, I only have a Mac computer. I don't have like iPhones or anything. Again, because of the expense. I mean, I'm perfectly happy with Android stuff. But for computers, my actual work computer, I love my Mac. Evan Hosef says, I thought Macs didn't get viruses because the user base was too small and not worth the effort to hack or dudes. That's part of the reason. I also heard that just the OS itself is, I think it was because PCs are open source. I can't remember the exact reason, but there was a reason other than the small user base that made it more difficult for hackers to create viruses for Macs. I mean, I'm sure you can make a virus for anything, but it just wasn't worth the time and effort. Maybe it's a combination of both, the small user base and also the difficulty with the software. Evan Hota says, upgrade to Catalina, then throw it in the trash and buy a PC. I might have to do that if I upgrade to Catalina, based on what I've heard. So I'm not upgrading to Catalina. I'm going to upgrade to, I think, High Sierra, possibly. Diller says, hello there, Jiminy. Why are you in my time slot? Well, you weren't here, so I took your space. I snuck in while you were napping. Fly Fox Pro says, I just couldn't use a Mac. I like games too much. That is true. Macs aren't great for gaming. But I use a PS2 whenever I want to play video games. So that kind of solves that problem. But some people love PC gaming, and I can see the appeal. But yeah, Macs aren't really made for that. I think Nasser is here because he's saying beep boop. Bullet says burn it. Just burn the Mac. Hold on, I gotta go over to my computer. I'll be right back.
What's going on? Yeah, what's going on?
Hold on 1 second. Okay, say something.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I've heard you this whole time.
Okay. I gotta test out. I'm testing out my setup here because I'm listening to you through my headphones, but the actual webcam just has a microphone, so just want to make sure that you come through.
Did you hear the vacuum noises?
No, I did not.
Oh, I put the vacuum noises as a, and a bit of a throwback.
Okay. Well, other people may have heard it. I just didn't hear it through my headphones, so they may have heard it through.
Oh, okay, you're losing your hearing.
Yeah. Well, I am old, so I'm almost to have something old now, so you can't tease me too much. Half your jokes I won't get. Joshua Hughes got the reference. He says vacuum noise is nice. I'll give you a thumbs up. The Harmony Duo has arrived, says Bullet. So how you doing, Nasser?
I'm doing good, except that it's like freezing here at my house.
Oh, that's too bad. It's boiling hot here. So
yeah, that must be nice.
It is. It actually in the winter, it's not really nice. It's kind of miserable. You don't want to be in like a 95% humidity and 80-degree weather in January. It just is not. It's not natural, Nasser.
Yeah, I was actually about to stream, but then you took my time slot.
See, I took your time slot. I took John Diller's time slot. Next is Ethan Benson.
Except people actually watch my stream. Nobody watches John Dillard. No one watches Dillard.
Oh, this is so cruel. It's so cruel. John Dillard, are you going to put up with that? Prove Nasser wrong.
I hate that guy.
Oh! John Dillard. Why? Everybody loves John Dillard.
I'm just kidding.
I know. I was kidding about everybody loving John Dillard too, so don't worry about it. Bullet says, "I told you not to bother Nasser when he's cleaning his room." Yeah, he's sweeping out the last of the kittens. So, gotta get. What is going on with my tablet? I hate this thing. I don't hate it, but I think I need to get a new one. This thing's like, it's probably 6 years old now. It's giving me problems. So, what's new with you, Nasser? What's going on? Well, I'm hard at work on this book. What are you doing?
Dying.
Dying.
Yes.
Oh, why? Because of the chilling weather. What's the temperature up there right now?
Oh man,
is it snowing?
No, the snow melted a couple days ago, but it's back to freezing. The other, I think it was yesterday, or the day before. I was like, well, all the snow's melted. Let me just go outside in a sweater because I was going to the store real quick.
Right.
Walked outside my house. I was so frozen. I was like, why didn't I wear a jacket?
No, poor Nasser.
No, really, it's just really awful here.
Now, you live in Chicago, so I imagine it's windy.
Yes, windy, and the winds are freezing, and the air hurts my face, and it's awful.
Yeah. Well, how was Oklahoma when you went this Christmas?
Oh, Oklahoma was great. It was like in the 60s.
Oh, dang! Time. Oh, awesome! Very good.
Yeah. Cool. Yes, I never really wore more than a sweater, except on the very last day when I came back on the 12th. I don't remember the temperature, but I know it was too cold for a sweater, and then back home it was snowing. I was like, I do not look forward to coming back to all the snow, and there was like probably 2 inches of snow when I came back, which wasn't so bad.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, flying alone is scary. I don't like it.
Wait. Okay, so you flew alone, and you said it was scary?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
You do know that
it's just scary being by myself. I've done it before, but
okay. You know that children fly alone, right?
Yeah, and it's scary, right?
It's not scary, Nasser.
Yes,
if 8-year-olds can fly alone, you can fly alone. But, now you have to write a horror story about flying.
Yeah, okay. The story would be like a couple sentences. I was flying one day, and I took my seat. Next to me was Jason.
Yes.
Oh, Evan says flying alone is not scary. So then is flying with somebody scary?
Mm-hmm. John Doe says in the 60s, yet he's pearl clutching because of dogs and cars.
Yeah, because they could burn to death.
in 60-degree weather.
Mm-hmm.
How long are you leaving the dog in the car?
What was that?
How long are you going to leave that dog in the car for? A year?
No, dude, it gets really hot inside of cars.
If it's in the 60s, I mean, the dog's probably okay. At least
still torture. I've watched videos on it.
Bah humbug. Food. I would say if it's in the 60s, you can leave your dog in the car probably for 15 minutes. It'll be fine.
I disagree.
I refute. Yeah, but here in South Florida, you can't leave your dog in the car at all. I mean, heck, I don't even like being in the car in South Florida. It's so freaking hot down here. It is. Man, that's a one down. I mean, it's a beautiful place to live, but the one downside is the hot weather. Some people love it. I've never gotten used to it. I've been down here for quite a while.
Can you hear my Rubik's Cube moving?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should just put my camera down if I'm going to do this.
Yeah. Show everyone what you're doing. Show everyone the...
I tried to move it away from the mic, but...
That's fine. Right. I can still hear it, though.
All right. Okay, then. Because it's got to be on me.
Ah! Yeah.
I'll cover up my face as much as I can.
Oh, no. It's not enough, Nasser. It's not enough.
No, this is where'd my camera go? This is a new one I got. So it's a little bit different.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's weird. Huh, interesting. Yeah. So how difficult is it for you?
I don't know. I haven't solved it yet. I just started playing with it today.
Okay, you're a Rubik's Cube master, so.
No.
Oh my gosh! Don't let John Dillard babysit your kids. He said you can leave a baby in the car for hours in 60-degree weather.
Okay. If I ever have kids, I won't trust him around them.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's fine. It's only 9 degrees. Look at it. It's still breathing. So, Nasha, have you seen that movie 1917 yet?
Nope.
It's good. You should watch it.
Maybe.
Nasser.
I don't usually watch war movies.
I don't either, but it's a good war movie.
I don't know.
It's not too graphic, and I found the cinematography very interesting because I didn't know ahead of time that it was all supposed to be one long shot, continuous scene. And they started showing I started watching the movie. It's like, wait a second, they're not cutting between actors. It's just one long continuous shot.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was very interesting. And I had fun during the movie because I spent the whole movie trying to figure out exactly what point they cut the scene and then put in a new scene, but try to disguise it. So I was like, wait, okay, this is where they switch scenes. It was fun. It was a very good movie. I mean, the story's really good. The acting's very good, and you get to see a lot of cool. I don't know if they were surprise cameos. I just didn't know about them. Yeah,
is there any nudity?
I'm sorry, Nasser, but no.
Okay, then I'm not seeing it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I figured. It's like it's not the type of movie you usually watch, Nasser. I'm sorry. That's why I said it's a good movie. It's not a movie that you would usually watch.
Okay.
There are no small dolls with butcher knives chasing after children. So,
but those are the best kind.
Yeah, no. Like I said, this is a good movie.
Whatever you say.
I know. Hey, the metal's here. How you doing? Good seeing you, the metal.
And everyone in the chat, let me know if this is too noisy or if you guys want me to put it away, because I'm aware that this one makes quite a bit of noise.
Yeah. Well, it's not too noisy for in my headphones, but again, I'm Might be different on YouTube itself. How's my voice coming through on this webcam?
Oh, you sound normal. You sound the same as always.
Okay, so terrible. Got it. Thank you. Thanks, Nasser.
I didn't say terrible. I'm just saying like it just sounds the same.
Okay, cool.
This one's giving me a headache.
Don't quit, Nasser. Won't get better if you quit.
Oh, there's only a few I quit on, like this one. This thing's got like 11 or 12 sides to it.
Oh, dang. Jeez. You get another shot?
Probably never. It's just impossible. It's difficult.
It's not impossible.
It's impossible.
Oh, come on. Quitter.
Yes, it is. Cool. We got 10 people watching, so all my
10
burner
people
accounts,
watching.
all my burner accounts decided to tune in.
Let's see if we can get up to 20. The highest I've ever had with just me alone is 11. So let's see if this is a normal stream or if somehow Nasser's presence increases the number of people watching. So I say that Nasser is actually depressing my viewer count. So
all right, guys, hit that thumbs up and share out the link, and let's get some more people in here.
I don't understand what Dillard's saying. It's very bizarre. He says, Nasser, you should watch Backdoor Queens, Booty Shaken Ghetto Edition. What the heck is
I don't know. I think he's trying to be funny. You know, Dillard is never funny.
Okay, yeah. It's Dillard humor. You have dad humor, then you have Dillard humor.
Right.
It's super loud and annoying. Stop it. Okay, he's talking about your Rubik's Cube. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Ignore Dillard.
I always do.
I don't usually stick up for Nasser, but when I do, it's usually to tell him to ignore Dillard. John Dillard did a really awesome drawing of the Canadian Shield last night on Drawn and Quarter fan edition. He gave Rick Piper's character moose horns as like a level up when he when he goes Super Saiyan. He grows moose ears, moose antlers.
And that stream always goes on when I'm like trying to sleep. I haven't watched it in so long. I sleep at like 10:30. Okay, boomer.
Yeah,
sometimes.
But yeah, if you have a chance, you should watch it on the when it's uploaded.
Maybe. I got too many other things to do.
Okay, Nasser, that's fine. That's fine, Nasser. You know how busy you are.
Right, so busy not paying you.
Yes, I've noticed that. Yes. You're busy spending my paycheck on Rubik's cubes. Look at the solid gold Rubik's cube I just got in the mail.
Right.
Where's my money, Nasser? It's coming.
Right, you'll get it on the 30th of February.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. I can't wait. How's Silver doing?
Oh, how's Silver doing?
Still dropping like a rock?
No, it's about $18.
What?
You say what? Like it hasn't been that for the last like 6 months.
Okay. You know, silver is a Bitcoin of fine metals, right?
What?
You know, silver is a Bitcoin of fine metals, right?
You're crazy, man. So what else is going on? You watch any good movies lately?
I just told you, 1917.
Yeah, but besides
that, I saw it was a decent movie. I saw the Aeronauts on
I'm gonna chill with this cube for a second. because I think Dylan actually might not like it.
Oh, tough. I saw The Aeronauts on Amazon Prime about a week and a half ago. It was a decent movie. It's quote unquote based on a true story, but of course, 90% of it was made up. So it was good before I found that out. Then it stopped being good. If it was an actual true story, I would have liked it better. But they woke it up. So
Cool. I just watched The Lighthouse yesterday.
What's The Lighthouse? Never heard of it.
Oh, it just came out earlier this year.
Who's in it?
Probably who is in it? I have to look up their names.
Is Leonardo DiCaprio?
No, it's got the guy who's about to be Batman, and then it's got
oh gosh.
What do you mean? Oh gosh, he's a good actor.
Stop it. Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Twilight guy, Sparkly Vampire.
He's great.
He's a great actor. Yeah, he wasn't great in those 5 Twilight movies. It was horrible.
But he was good in The Lighthouse.
Oh well. I gave him 5 movies to prove he was a good actor. He failed.
It's him and Willem Dafoe.
Oh, okay. Willem Dafoe's always good. Willem Dafoe probably carried him in that movie. That's why it was good.
Oh no, they're both great. That and then watched The Haunting from 1963 and
okay, good. Finally.
And saw Night of the Creeps
and
Uncut Gems, which was a masterpiece.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. What, you didn't see it?
Yeah. Have you seen
man,
what? Go ahead.
What are you doing? It's such a great movie.
What?
Uncut Gems. As soon as it comes out on Blu-ray, I'm buying it.
Man, I don't really like Adam Sandler. I don't really have any interest.
Oh my goodness, it's his best role he's ever done.
That's not hard.
Dude, it's an amazing movie.
What's it about? Give me the basic plot.
Oh my goodness, it's this dude that he runs some sort of jewelry shop, and he's always placing bets, and he's got a really bad gambling habit. Okay, and it's just a crazy movie of him trying to like pay off certain debts and then doing all these like shady gambling things. It's just such a fun movie.
Okay. Okay. Well, maybe I'll check it out. Is it violent?
Not really. I mean, there's a couple violent moments, but do you mean like, is there like a lot of like blood and stuff? Not really.
Yeah.
There's a couple scenes with blood. Yeah, like like broken noses and stuff.
Okay.
But
maybe I'll watch it. I don't like realistic violence that much.
Okay. So you prefer to have a ton of gore?
No, I don't like. Well, actually,
you said realistic.
Well, no. To be honest, no. I would rather watch a werewolf movie where the werewolf is tearing people apart than watching something like Silence of the Lambs, where he's like eating people's faces and like cutting their skulls open and eating their brains.
Big baby.
Sorry, I'm not into. Yeah,
come on, but the focus of this movie isn't even a broken nose, dude. You'll see that like once or twice, maybe.
Once or twice.
Oh man. It's a great movie.
I don't find it entertaining, but I might check it out. Have you seen the Dracula series, the new one on Netflix?
No.
Are you going to?
Probably not.
Why not? Mr. Horror fan.
I don't know. I'm tired of Dracula stuff.
He's tired of Dracula stuff. Have you seen the Bela Lugosi movie?
That's the 1931 one.
Yes. Have you seen the Christopher Lee movie?
No.
Oh my gosh! Now I can be sick of Dracula movies. If you haven't seen the best ones. Have you seen Blackula?
No.
When you see Blackula, you can tell me you're sick of seeing Dracula movies. Okay. Until then, you're not sick of Dracula movies because you haven't seen half of them.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'll think about it. I got too much stuff to watch. I got too much stuff to watch. You think about seeing some of the classic Dracula movies in cinematic history. Okay, you think about doing that. I got way too much stuff to watch, dude.
You got what? Child's Play 8.
Child's Play 8 is the remake, so it's really not 8. But it was an awesome remake. They're making a Child's Play show. I can't wait, man.
Oh my gosh! I forbid you from watching the Child's Play TV series until you've seen all the Christopher Lee Dracula movies.
How many are there?
Probably 4. They're good, Nasser.
Well, that's so many.
Stop it.
I can't.
How many Halloween movies have you seen?
All of them.
How many Friday the 13th movies have you seen?
All of them but 2.
There you go. It's more than 4. It's too many.
Actually, no. I haven't seen Halloween Resurrection because I heard it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some clips of it and it looks terrible.
Yeah. Oh my! Evan Hotep says I agree with Nasser. Dracula movies suck. We need more mummy movies. Not after the last couple of them. Last couple.
I mean, I like the book Dracula, but I don't know. I don't know. I just don't feel like another Dracula movie.
Oh boy, Nasser. Have you seen what was it called? Fright Night?
Yeah, I talk about it all the time. Where have you been?
Good. Obviously avoiding your streams. Good. At least you've seen that.
Yeah. But,
which one? The new one or the old one?
Oh, the old one.
Okay.
I have the new one, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, the new one's not nearly as good.
Yeah, that's what I hear, but I'm going to give it a shot one of these days. I just don't know when.
Yeah, check it out after you've seen all the Christopher Lee movies. Because it's far worse than those.
No, right now I'm trying to track down all the Vincent Price movies.
Good, you should. Watch The Last Man on Earth.
I just ordered a collection of his movies.
Good. You should watch every single Vincent Price movie. If you claim to be a horror fan, you should watch every one of his movies.
I just saw his movie House on Haunted Hill. I just watched that one on vacation. Good.
You see The Abominable Dr. Phoebes?
No, but I'm actually looking for that one.
Okay, watch that one. It's on YouTube. Half these movies are on YouTube now, so you don't have to buy them. You just watch them for free.
I prefer to own them. I have to own them.
If you have YouTube, you own them already. Just watch them.
No, I need them on my shelf, but
YouTube's like a streaming service, Nasser. Just type in the name, watch it. That's all you have to do.
I'm actually preferring to buy them instead of streaming them.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have like a cavernous bat cave like you do, where I can store like millions of movies. I need to either stream them or have them on my computer where they take up as little space as possible.
Yeah, but they're just so much nicer quality watching them in Blu-ray.
Are they really? Because streaming services, I mean, they stream in high definition.
Dude, when I watched The Thing on Blu-ray, it was like a whole different experience from streaming it.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Plus, there's no buffering.
No buffering. I can count the number of times a movie's buffered while I've been streaming it on like one hand.
And then there's all the special features that you don't get. And plus once the movie's off Netflix, it's like, now what? You know, they don't even have that good a selection to begin with. A lot of those streaming services.
That's why I can keep them on my computer.
Oh, illegally?
Forever. Huh?
Illegally?
No, you just copy them from your Blu-ray.
All right, so illegally.
It's not illegal. If you own the Blu-ray, you put it onto your computer. It's yours.
You just told me what? You just told me you don't have anywhere to put Blu-rays. So where are you getting the Blu-rays from?
You get the Blu-rays, you put them on your computer, and then you can sell the Blu-ray on eBay.
I know you don't do this.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I buy DVDs. I don't have Blu-rays.
Oh.
I don't have a Blu-ray player.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying for you, if you want to have the quality of a Blu-ray, without it taking up space, I mean, how many Blu-rays can you buy before you need more space?
I don't know, dude. It's there's plenty of space in the house.
Okay. I'm just saying. I mean, they take up a lot less space on a hard drive. You have a hard drive that can hold like a terabyte or 2 terabytes. You have every movie you ever want on one hard drive.
I'm
just saying.
It's like reading an ebook to me.
Ebook.
That's the same thing as an ebook.
No, it's not the same thing as an ebook.
Yes, it is. It's like the same thing as like a digital comic.
What? A digital difference between a digital comic and a physical comic is a physical comic is physical. You're touching it. You're looking at it. A Blu-ray, you're still watching it on the screen. It's the same thing as if you have it on your computer. You're still watching it on the screen.
It's going to be lesser quality on your computer.
It's time to kick Nasser. He's getting too annoying. Thanks for joining us, Nasser. Boop. I'm kidding. That'd be fun to do, though. That'd be great. Evan Hotep agrees. He says, I rip all my DVDs and Blu-rays to my computer because Evan Hotep is cool and he understands the benefits of doing so.
Whatever.
Don't cry, Nasser. So, Nasser, what movies are you looking forward to seeing?
I have a whole bunch on my bookshelf. I'm trying to like read them from here, but for sure, the Amityville Horror is one of the next ones I want to watch.
Wait. Oh, okay. You're talking about older movies.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one? The original?
I have a box set that has the first 3 in it. That, and then I really want to hopefully soon get to my Alfred Hitchcock box set because it has a few movies on there I haven't seen, like Rear Window.
You haven't seen? Oh, man, Nasser. Okay, go ahead.
It has the birds on it. That one's been spoiled for me, so that's why I kind of put it off for a while. But
I got spoiled. It's about birds. How can you spoil it?
I mean, I know how it ends, so that's why I was just kind of like, oh, whatever.
It doesn't matter.
But I have it. I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, watch it. It doesn't matter if you know how it ends, and it's not that.
Roman Polanski's The Tenant is another one I want to get to.
I haven't seen that one.
Let's see what else is there that I plan to get to soon. I don't know. It's kind of hard to read from where I am.
Okay.
But yeah, those are the first ones that come to mind.
Cool.
I don't know. Maybe even Exorcist 2. I picked it up just to see.
Again, you're watching bad movies before good movies.
Well, I didn't even watch it.
I understand that, but you're planning on watching it before you watch the Christopher Lee Dracula movies.
So?
That's what I'm saying. So watch good movies first, then you can waste time on bad movies. Have you seen Freaks yet?
Nope.
Nasser.
I'm putting it off because you always ask.
I'm going to keep on asking until you watch it. So it's a catch-22.
All right. Well, then it's going to be like an endless paradox. It's like I'm never going to watch it.
Oh, well. Maybe you need to start recommending.
Huh?
Maybe you need to start recommending that you watch bad movies so you can not watch those.
Oh, I was going to say I like how this page is coming along.
Oh, okay. Good. You can actually see with this light table.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Getting there. Up. So how long did it take for you to come up with these stories that I'm drawing? That I'm forced to draw for you.
Well, I wrote them before we planned to do this. Each one probably took about 10 minutes.
Oh, great! 10 minutes to come up with them, and several days to actually draw them out. Well,
some even less because there's like 2 stories in there that are like 2 pages. So
yeah,
there's 2 2-pagers and then 2 8-pagers. Yeah. So yeah.
Hold on 1 second. My wife just came home.
Oh, okay. She's about to beat him.
Yeah, exactly. So entertain the troops while I'm getting beaten. Okay. Thanks.
All right, cool. I get to entertain everyone while Jason goes to get beat. So, all right, cool. We got 11 people in here, guys. Thank you all for watching this, guys, and I hope you're all getting ready for this book, getting excited for this book because I cannot wait to launch it. I cannot wait to get it to you guys. We're launching on Friday the 13th of March. It's going to be a really awesome book, you guys. I love these stories, and I love what Jason's doing with them and the way he's interpreting them. It's all coming out fantastic, you guys. It's all coming out fantastic, and we're definitely going to be on time. Wink, wink. We're definitely going to be on time, you guys, and we're going to put out the best product possible, and it's going to be fun. And I hope you guys all back it, and tell all your friends because you guys are really going to love it, and we're going to put out a great product. Evan Hotep says, "Let's start a streaming service that includes the commentary tracks." Yeah, but it's still not the same as owning it. And I don't know, it's not going to be as good a quality, as far as like the 4K scans and stuff. It's just not going to be as good a quality, Evan, but the sentiment's nice. Let's see. The Metal says, first off, the Blu-ray is already digital in the disc form. It's not like a laser disc or VHS. But it's still way better quality on my Blu-rays than it is on Netflix or anything. Bullet says the writers wonder why artists hate them. Sorry, I mean, yeah, it takes like 10 minutes, to, for a short comic story. But I mean, it also takes me like, I don't know, 2 to 4 weeks to write a whole novel, so it's not like we're doing this at like lightning speed here, fellas. The Metal says you have to elaborate though, right? It takes me no time at all to come up with a story, but then I go in and really flesh it out after. Yeah, but it doesn't take too long. This book probably took I don't know. It's just short stories, they're just self-contained short stories. 2 of them are 2 pages and 2 of them are 8 pages, so it really didn't take that long to write them. Not saying it never would, but it just, these ones came fairly easy. Short stories usually do just come easier than a longer story, I think. So that's just how it was. I actually wrote a longer book of short stories. I was going to do an anthology in 2018. I was planning to launch it in like 2020, and I was writing a few short stories, gathering artists, but then I decided not to because the artists I had like assigned stories to, they were never getting work done, and I was going to have a bunch of them do some different shorts, and then I decided to just cancel it because they weren't getting any work done. And then one guy did like 1 page, and then when me and Jason decided to do a comic, I was like, well, I'm still pretty turned off from everything, but I have a few short stories already written, so I was like, you know what, I'll give some of these to Jason because he'll actually do them. So then I picked out probably the 4 best ones from that original thing that was like much longer, and gave Jason these 4. Oh, the Metal is talking about ripping it. Oh, okay. He says if you use the right Kodak player, if you use the right Kodak player, the rips are identical to the disc you ripped it from. I just still don't see any point in ripping it. Dillard says Nasser is right. Rick Piper comes up with his stories in 10 minutes too. No, not all of them are 10 minutes, but like just a short comic thing. I mean, a short comic short story, it really is just a few minutes. If it, I don't know. I've had other short stories take longer, but when it's like a 2-pager and like an 8-pager, it's fairly quick. Fairly quick. It's not like we're talking about writing like a whole like Walking Dead saga here, or something along those lines. Something like Spawn that lasts that long. It's it's just some self-contained shorts that are pretty fun. I had a fun time with them. It was also a decision to do them because I'd walked away for a while and came back, and it was like starting over with comics. And normally when someone starts in a creative field, they start out doing shorts. So I figured we'd go back to the short, and it seemed like a good place to start. Start again, get a fresh start on things. So figured we'd do some short stories, and then figured that if me and Jason do another book, we'll probably do a longer book if this goes well, and I could still continue the short story anthology with some other artists later on, or probably still with Jason doing some of it. But if I do another anthology comic, get 4 or 5 artists to do 4 or 5 pages, that'd be a pretty quick turnaround if they did it all simultaneously. So that would be the plan with continuing that. Jason could possibly still do some of those, but I think me and him might do a longer story next time if this all goes well and we decide to work together again. But it's kind of up to Jason if he wants to work for free and never get paid.
No.
Oh wait, no, he wasn't supposed to know that. He wasn't supposed to know he's never getting paid.
Yeah. So I think this arrangement has fallen through, Nasser. I should have listened to Malin. So unfortunately, yeah.
Right.
Donald warned me. I should have listened.
Okay. The Metal says, no, I understand. I have a lot of shorts just sitting there for others to draw. I'm actually working with a couple artists right now. That's good to hear. The Metal. That's good to hear.
Did you read Dillard's comment?
The one about Rick Piper? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Evan says, have you heard about Dillard's new shoes?
What about his new shoes?
I don't know. What about it, Evan? Yeah, I have no clue. I'm waiting for him to say something, Evan. Bullet says, when will you have a good story idea for me? Bullet, every time I talked to you, you were busy. Every time I said, hey, can we do something? What do you like to draw? And you're like, I remember Bullet specifically told me, he's like, I like to draw beautiful women, but I'm kind of working on a story right now. I'm going to be busy for a while. I was like, okay. So
you should be used to people telling you that they're busy when you ask them to work for you, now, sure.
Yeah.
I didn't learn that technique. It was too late for me. Should have said I'm too busy. Now I'm stuck.
Bullet, just message me on Twitter. Message me your schedule of when you're going to be done with your current projects or whatever, and I'll see what I could do.
Not so spend 5 minutes thinking up a story and send it your way.
Yeah, and it'll be the best script he's ever gotten.
Oh my gosh.
As if this one isn't the best one you ever got.
Yeah. It's way better than one Tom McFarlane sent me.
Evan still hasn't said anything. Oh, wait, no, he says they're all white. Evan says they're all white.
Okay. That's because John Diller's a racist.
Bullet says, I want you to have a good idea first. Bullet, I have like 40 million good ideas. I just need to know when you have free time, so I could write it and then rewrite it accordingly. I have to schedule my own time around some of the projects I'm doing, so knowing your schedule helps me plan out my schedule, Bullet. So if you're like, if you told me you can't start anything till like July or something, that gives me a lot of time. But if you're like, hey, I could start something in March, I know to move it up so I could work on it through probably next month. So Bullet, just let me know when you're done with whatever current projects you have, and then we could discuss further what all things you like to draw and that sort of thing, and what sort of things you hate drawing. Which I don't think I asked Jason about because I just handed him the script. But usually I'll ask first what they. Yeah. Well, I know. I already know. I already know. Well, I already know some of the things you wouldn't draw and would draw. So
Hmm.
like like super grotesque violence or
Yeah.
degeneracy. Like I know you
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Um,
Not drawing degeneracy, Nasser.
yeah,
That's one good thing about this book is guaranteed to be very little degeneracy in it. Although there might be some.
there's that the creepy side to it, but there's nothing like overly like
There are no furries in this book. I asked Nasser specifically. Nasser, no
yeah.
furries. Nasser likes writing about furries. That is a warning to all of you potential artists out there. When
Yes,
you
and
sign with Nasser, there's a 99.9% chance there will be furries involved, and you're going to have to sort of rein him in because otherwise he would be 24/7 writing about furry horror.
Bullet says furry stuff. It's just a joke, Bullet.
No, it's not. Trust me, Bullet. You gotta be specific. I don't want anything with tails, any people with tails in this story, Nasser. You have to spell it out for him. He'll try to sneak it in.
No, but that's why if me and Jason do our superhero thing,
No,
based on a comic I had written
the
like
answer is
over a
no.
year ago, that I'd have to rewrite it. If we do it, there's things I already know I'd have to cut out because I
You
know
gotta take out all those furries, man. I'm telling you.
I have
They
to
are,
take out
I
all the
got
lesbians, of course, and
okay, here's Nostr. It's like, Jason, I got a story for you. Yeah, let me send it to you. And I start reading it, and it reads like, like a Hanna-Barbera Yogi Bear cartoon. It's like, what the heck? What's going on? It's like, they're mutants and they're all animals. It's like, no. No. You gotta
Bullet.
take those
I
out.
messaged you on Twitter. Just let me just reply. Let me know your schedule, and then so I know when I could write out a script and then rewrite it and
As long as it doesn't interfere with Nostr's promoting our book
um
24/7.
yeah yeah like there's certain times where I have to work on
Until the campaign's over.
there's certain times where I have to work on writing a novel or doing this or that or so I just have to I just
Apparently
have to
Bullet's
allot the
seen your
time
script,
properly.
Nasser, because he mentions furry girls eating hot dogs in cars, which was basically the script that Nasser sent me. It was just like 20 pages of furry girls eating hot dogs and cucumbers, and I was just like, what is this? I said, rewrite this. Make it something so that my mom can read it without being creeped out.
But but yeah, when we launch this I have to start shilling mode,
Yes,
which
you
is
should be in
nothing
shilling
new.
mode right now, Nasser. Always be selling. Always be selling.
I've mentioned it in all my latest videos.
When's the last time you did a live stream?
Let me
Exactly.
check. I have it open here.
If you have to check, it's been a long time. Every day, Nasser.
The 12th. I did a stream on the 12th. I can't stream every day. I have
Always,
too much writing to do.
always be selling, always be closing.
But and like I said, I was gonna stream today, but you took my time slot. So what maybe if you're done by like 7, maybe
I'll be done
I'll
by
do another
midnight
stream.
because I'm dedicated to this book.
Oh wait, is there Friday night auctions tonight?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I don't know.
You're not buying anything. Go online.
No, I'm like no, I'm thinking like who would Mike
Book this
take all
book.
my viewers? Oh no, wait, then oh no, it's not just Mike. One of my other friends is doing a stream tonight.
Oh well. There's always going to be someone doing a stream, Nasser. You got to stream regardless.
No, it's gonna have to wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna have to do it.
Oh, Nasser. You want to sell this book or not?
It's
Am I going to have to buy 500 copies of this book in order for us to make money, Nasser?
yes.
No. Especially with you not paying me. At least if you paid me, I can just transfer the money into the book.
I'm waiting for Bullet to message me back. Maybe he'll be less stressful to work with.
I doubt it.
I don't think Bullet needs to eat either.
Those are the best artists for you, aren't they? Ones who don't need to eat or get paid.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can't even see what I'm drawing. Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta go over to my computer. Best thing to do is to reduce the size of Nasser, increase the size of my artwork. Always reduce the size of Nasser.
Let's see. We've got Bethany.
Hey Bethany, how you doing?
In the chat. I think I butchered it. Frerich.
I've given up trying to pronounce her last name because I ruin it every time and I feel bad. So I just say Bethany.
Yeah, but hello, Bethany. Nice to see you here. Let's see. The medal says. I actually don't even want to read half of what it says. He says, like, are we talking like degenerate mascot / cartoon furries, or lumping in anthropomorphs like the Egyptian gods?
We're talking about the former, the medal with Nasser. You know, normal writers they would write about sort of like jackal-headed gods, but Nasser just likes writing about furries. So, yeah, that's the sad truth.
He's joking, people. He's joking.
No, I'm not. I'm just fair warning. You sign up with Nasser, you sign up for furries.
You're turning people away from this book.
No, I'm not, because this book has no furries because I demanded no furries. So this book is safe to read. I'm just saying, if you're an artist,
I'm having another artist sneak in the furries after he's done.
You gotta say ahead of time, no furries, and you gotta stick with that. And Nasser will sneak them in. You go to C2E2 this year, Nasser?
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah. It's next month.
You got your furry costume ready?
Just
asking.
No.
No, you better get going on that.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm confronting everyone this year.
Yeah, confronting. Oh man.
I don't know. Last year was Richard Pace. Nobody cared. Everyone only cared about CB, and I thought everyone was gonna like the Richard Pace one.
Who's gonna be there this year? Well, tell us who's gonna be there this year. We'll recommend someone for you to confront.
Well, no, there's like no one going that I want to confront, anyways.
Wait a minute. No, who's going?
I gotta open up the.
Is Mark Hamill gonna be there?
No, but Jim Lee's gonna be there, but he's only got like one signing time on Saturday, I think, or Friday, and so I'm just upset because his autograph's expensive and it's gonna be a huge line. So it's like I don't want to go. I really want to meet Jim Lee, but I don't want that awful line.
Oh well. Get there first.
William Shatner's there. William Shatner's going to be there, but he's only going to be there just like Jim Lee, just for one day. I think he's just going to be there Sunday. I'm like, come on. I wanted to meet Shatner. I love him in The Twilight Zone. That's one of my favorite episodes.
The one about planes, which you're terrified of.
Yep. But I don't know. As far as like people I hate, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty much fine with like everyone that's going. There's no one I really want to call out or like.
Who is going to be there, regardless of whether you dislike them or not?
Oh, it's such a long list. You want me to read the list of like all their guests?
Off the top of your head, there has to be some people you know who you remember are going to be there. Name 3 people you remember besides Shatner and.
There's going to be like Donnie Cates, Ryan Stegman, but I'm actually going to get stuff signed by those guys. I don't know. There's going to be Joe Hill. He writes Lock and Key. He writes Lock and Key. It's a comic from IDW. I'm gonna probably meet him. And trying to think who else is gonna be there. Ryan Otley's gonna be there.
Cool. That's neat.
Yeah, I love him. I've met him a few times. I'm gonna. I don't think I have anything new for him to sign, but I'm probably swing by anyways.
Have you been buying a Spider-Man? Is he still drawing that?
I bought it when it first started. I kind of dipped though. I didn't really like it. Yeah, he's still on it.
Okay.
But let's see. Sean Gordon Murphy's going to be there, but I already met him last year, and I have nothing new for him to sign. He's pretty cool though. He he let me give him a script before because I was handing out scripts and he let me give him scripts and then he never. I was like, can I give you these? Can you like you want to read it? And he's like, yeah, sure. He never said anything. And then one time on Twitter, he was like, I'm having a Q&A. Ask me anything here, guys. I'll respond. And so I reminded him about that. I was like, did you ever read those? He's like, I don't read scripts. And I'm just like, then why did you take it in the first place? And
He didn't know it was going to have furries
he
in it,
didn't
Nasser.
he didn't say anything.
He didn't realize that would have furries, and then he read it. It was like, ooh, dang. So I too would plead ignorance about having received a script from you if that happened. So you can't blame him.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of who else is going to be there. Terry Moore is probably my favorite artist. I love Terry Moore.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
They're gonna have the dude that plays Green Arrow, Stephen Amell, but
really? Cool.
Yeah. But I don't really
What,
care to
DC
meet him
Crisis?
because I hate how the show went. Like I stopped watching it by like season 5, I think.
You know what? It's easily the best of the CW shows.
The first 2 seasons were amazing. I loved them, but then it went really downhill.
It did go really downhill, but it got better after the whole Felicity thing.
I hated her so much. She was why I stopped watching.
I know, but once that sort of got resolved, it got a little better. It never got as good as the first 2 seasons, though. But it went down to a low point, and then it started going back up again. And it's over now. I mean, the last episode was this past Tuesday, and it was kind of lame, but overall, it's easily the best of the CW shows, easily. But I wish that Crisis on Infinite Earths, which is what the crossover they just had.
Yeah.
It could have been great. It was the only good thing about it were the cameos.
Oh yeah, I think Marv Wolfman had one, didn't he?
Yeah, he had one this past week, and who else? Oh, what's his name showed up? Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller's Flash showed up. I don't like him either. He's annoying as heck. But it was cool. It was funny to see him on a CW show linking the the DC cinematic universe with their TV series and with every other sort of DC show that's been on TV. I thought that was cool. So it was neat.
Yeah, rip. But
Bethany says CW is Lifetime for 20-something girls. That's true.
That is so true.
That
is so true. Just watch Riverdale. It's like,
oh my gosh, I refuse to watch. Riverdale is a travesty to Archie Comics.
It makes me cry. It makes me cry every time. I'm like, oh my goodness, what did they do to Archie?
I refuse to watch it. It's an insult.
No, I watched I watched some of it, but I stopped a long time ago.
I refuse. Hey, Archie Comics is not Dawson's Creek. I'm sorry. You cannot take those characters and have Archie sleeping with Miss Grundy. That's just messed up. It's sick.
It'd be more messed up if you were 80.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't matter it doesn't matter the fact that they reduced her age to like 30 something.
Yeah.
It's still sick. It's just
but I pulled up the guest list. So there's also going to be Aaron Lopresti is going to be there.
Aaron Lopresti.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah. I was gonna say, where did I hear that name? Yeah, no, he's the guy from John Porter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome to meet him.
Yeah. Yeah, Scotty Young's going to be there. He's there every year. I've met him a million times already. I'm scrolling through.
Bullet says Riverdale is a beautiful train wreck. Yeah, beautiful people, but it's a train wreck.
Oh, Daniel Warren Johnson's going to be there.
I don't know him. Who is he?
He's got a comic called Murder Falcon.
Never heard of it.
Oh, really? Oh, it was good. Right. I actually stopped reading it though because I dropped like all the. I stopped going to the comic shop, but it was actually a fun series from what I read.
Mm-hmm.
David Finch is going to be there.
Okay, cool. Neat.
I'll need to meet him. Let's see. I'm scrolling, trying to see who else is going to be there. Let's see. Mike Grell is going to be there.
Oh, cool. You know who he is?
Huh?
You know who he is?
No, I just mentioned his name because I don't know who he is.
I don't know. Might you're looking at a list. I don't know. You know who he is?
I'm scrolling and reading names that I know. So why would I say his name if I
I
don't
don't
know who
know.
he
I'm
is?
not. I'm looking over your shoulder, Nasser. I'm asking you.
You're so like eager to be like, kids these days don't know
Kids
who
these
so and
days.
so is.
Name 4 series Mike Grell worked on, Nasser, without looking at that screen.
Oh my goodness, he wrote some of the best Green Arrow stuff I ever read.
Green Arrow. What else?
Justice League.
What else?
Without that's
looking.
Really all I know.
Oh, see, there you go. You don't know. Warlord, which is his other famous creation. You know Warlord from DC Comics? Oh gosh,
no, I'm more of a Marvel person. You know this.
Kids today. Kids today.
No, but I really like his Green Arrow, so I'm gonna have him sign some of that stuff.
Oh, awesome, very good, cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Mirka Andolfo's gonna be there. I love her art. Patrick Gleason. I already met him a few times.
Here.
Huh?
Luigi is here.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
I should just say Luigi squared. Easier.
Tony Daniel's gonna be there. I meet him every year though. And I have like nothing new for him to sign. I have nothing new for a lot of these people to sign since I stopped going to the shop. So I might just get some like.
What has he done besides C-3PO? I mean, what's he do like every 20 years between movies?
Wait, what?
What is Tony Daniels? Is Tony Daniels? No, it's Anthony Daniels. I'm sorry, I got mixed up. You said Tony Daniels. I immediately thought that C-3PO.
But yeah, I don't know. They don't have that many decent like entertainment guests this year, but it's fine because I usually never see them anyways. But they have like Matt Smith.
Yeah, I'd rather they didn't have entertainment guests. I'd rather they just have comic book people.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at like the lineup. It's like a super weak lineup though compared to like years past. But I don't know. It's they got an alright comic lineup.
Who's the strongest celebrity guest to have? Is it Matt Smith?
Huh?
Is the strongest celebrity guest they have Matt Smith or William Shatner?
Yeah, Shatner. But yeah, I don't know. I usually never meet those celebs anyways. I usually just go and I usually just walk up and down Artist Alley like the whole day.
The middle says more like Tuigi. That's clever.
Tuigi. Oh, Bethany's talking about
Sci-Fi Channel.
She's talking about the Krypton show. I've heard no one talk about that, so let me know what that is.
I refuse to watch it.
Why?
Our principle. I have no interest in reading the stories of Superman's great-great-grandfather and his barber. It's stupid. It's like, unless you have the actual character in the show, I don't want to watch it. I mean, all these shows like Pennyworth, which is out now. I saw the first few episodes, but it's about Alfred, the butler, when he was when he was like 20 years old. It's like, I really don't care. It's like, if you're going to have a Batman show, have it be a Batman show. Don't give me a show about Commissioner Gordon back in grade school. It's like, I don't want to waste my time.
You're too picky.
I'm not picky. My time is too valuable to waste on silliness like that. I'm sorry. It's like, don't tease me with a show about Batman and not show Batman.
It's not about Batman. It's about Pennyworth.
Like Gotham. It's like,
I didn't like that show. I
watched it for the first 2 seasons and I just got sick of it because they're showing every Batman villain, every major Batman character, as adults, but Batman's still like 12. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like that show. And I don't like when they do like the origin of everything. Right. Like, I don't know. I kind of dipped out when they did that Bane episode in season 1. They did some nod to Bane, something with. But that's when I dipped out. That's the last one I watched.
But it's kind of the same thing with Krypton. I mean, they have like characters like Adam Strange in it. General Zod, characters that don't show up until Superman is an adult. And it's like they have him interacting with like Superman's grandfather. It doesn't make any sense. So to me, it would make my head explode with frustration watching that show. It's
Well,
like these characters shouldn't be around. Why Superman's grandfather? You know, why are they meeting him?
well,
Bethany says Krypton is actually pretty good.
But you know, speaking of Sci-Fi Channel, they're actually going to be putting out a Child's Play TV show pretty soon.
Gosh.
So I really look forward to that.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I know how much you hate Child's Play just because you're too scared to watch it.
Yeah, it's not that. It's just because it's too silly.
Too silly.
I saw the first two movies. It's just silly.
Oh, those are like the best ones.
Yeah, like I said, they're silly. But yeah, it's gonna end up being like Friday the 13th series. You ever watch that?
What's wrong with Friday the 13th?
The series, the TV series.
The TV series. Oh, I thought you meant the movie series. No, I haven't seen the TV series.
Watch the TV series, and you will pray that they don't make a Child's Play series.
Why?
It was so bad. It was so bad. Anyone out there who's listening who's seen the Friday the 13th TV series knows exactly what I'm talking about. It was basically, I can't even call it a monster of the week. It was like an object of the week. The whole premise was that advert almost nothing to do with actual Friday the 13th.
Well, Chucky's actually going to be in this, so it's already not what you're saying.
Oh yeah, Chucky's going to be in it. Oh man.
So it's not going to be Monster of the Week.
We'll see. Evan Hotep says, "I want a Batman show where Batman is a myth and always stays in the shadows." That could be interesting if they did it properly. But
no, what? Sorry, that just reminds me of the of what they were saying about the Spawn movie when they were saying Spawn was just going to be in the shadows. Whatever happened with that Spawn movie?
I have no idea. You mean a remake of it?
Yeah, it was. I think it was supposed to be out like last year.
Well, I have no idea. I mean, I
like
Tom
they casted people too.
Yeah, they always are. I mean, I like Tom McFarlane, but I mean, every time he talks about some sort of live action or animated remake of Spawn, I'm like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. He's been saying that for the last 25 years. Nothing ever happens. It's just like after a while, it's just okay, you should do it. Cool. Let me know. Let me know when the trailer drops. But but it never does.
All right, I'm going back to this cube now. We will see if I can finally solve this tricky one. This one's been bugging me all day.
You know what? If there was a cube of silver in the center of that cube that would pop out if you solved it, you probably would have solved it by now. You just don't have the right motivation.
No, the motivation is I want to get this thing solved.
And solve it. Quit crying about it.
I'm trying.
No, says that would be okay. The urban legend of the Batman, it could go either way, but I give it a shot at least. Yeah, I would too. I mean, just again, it just depends on how they do it. I mean, it'd be cool if like the whole show, it was about like criminals doing stuff, and that at the very end, you saw like a really cool shadow of Batman behind them, and then like a fight that you couldn't really see clearly, and it ended with these guys like wrapped up for the cops. That'd be cool.
That would not be cool.
It would be cool. It'd be cool if the show centered around like certain detectives on the Gotham City Police beat, and they encounter Batman at certain points throughout their day or evening, but they never got a clear look at him. They only saw like the results of him being there. That'd be neat.
So then it's a show without Batman, just like what you were complaining about.
No, but Batman would be there, but you
Batman would be there.
He would be there. He would, man. But you wouldn't see him clearly. It'd be cool. It'd be like the urban legend of Batman.
Whatever.
Uh-huh. Meanwhile, Nasser's looking forward to Child's Play 95.
I would love that. It's such a fun series, though. I love possessed dolls.
Oh gosh.
You know what? Just for that, our next comic will be one about a possessed doll.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe that's what me and Bullet will do.
I will give it exactly the attention it deserves, Nasser.
No, I already have a novel series I'm working on about possessed doll.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, cool.
Well, I already did the first one, the first book in it, which isn't published yet, but I have to read the next two now.
Mm. When is that new book, the sequel to Eternity, coming out?
Oh, that one. Well, I sent it to my editor a few days ago. She said she couldn't start it for like another week, so I'm hoping I'll get it out sometime next month.
Who did the cover?
This pre-made book cover. Well, it's actually that one was custom made, but I got it from this pre-made book cover website that I'm gonna put here. But they do custom ones, and mine's custom. Well, I don't have a wrench, so I can't even put it. But it's called Creative. It's called Creative Paramita, I think is how it's said. I don't know. It's they're located over in like India, I think.
Okay.
But
cool.
But yeah, it's a pre-made book cover place. But they do custom requests, and mine was a custom one from them.
Neat. Cool. Looks good. I like it.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm hoping. I don't know, I'm hoping for sometime next month. I think that'll be very possible.
Cool. Awesome. Hey everyone, if you have not already, please subscribe to Nasser Rabadi's YouTube channel. Just type in Nasser Rabadi, and
I'll talk in the chat.
Subscribe to him.
There we go.
He talks about horror stuff, and even sometimes talks about this comic book that he should be promoting every day.
I've talked about it in every video I've done.
Yeah.
I'll get you on my channel tomorrow then to draw it while I talk about it.
Promises. Famous last words.
And we're gonna need all of you guys in the chat to tell all your friends to back it. We're gonna need your guys' help spreading the word and getting it out there, and the
Seven Twitch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Bullet saying, didn't they do that with the Spawn comics? Those two detectives, Sam and Twitch. Yeah, and they had casted them for that movie. That's why I was actually looking forward to it, because there was like a script made and all that stuff, and they were casting people, and they casted Sam and Twitch, and Todd kept saying like, yeah, it's gonna be Spawn in the shadows, and it's gonna be a detective movie, and I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. But nothing ever happened.
Nope.
But like I was saying, yeah, we're gonna need all you guys to help us spread the word, so Jason here could be fed and make money. But we're gonna need you guys to help us spread the word. We're gonna need you guys to help us back it on day one. We'd like you guys to back it in general, but backing on day one definitely helps with the algorithm. The more people that get in on it very early, the more they'll Indiegogo, will like promote it in places, and it'll definitely help us if you guys could come in on day one and help us spread the word, and get all your friends and family to buy it. Buy 10 copies if you want, because we're gonna need to make a lot to pay Jason.
This is true.
Yeah, he's not cheap. I'm surprised I was able to talk him down into the amount we're setting our goal for. I thought we were gonna have to set it for like 30 grand with the amount he's asking me. Every day when I talk to him about prices, his page rate goes up. Every single day.
Yeah.
First it was 700, then it was 750, then out of nowhere he's like 825.
Hey man, you put right in my furries and the price won't go up. Alcohol costs a lot of money. I need to drink a lot in order to get through all these furry drawings. Crack ain't cheap, Nasser. Crack ain't cheap.
Yeah, if only.
Okay. What happened? Something happened here. My screen just okay. Weird. All right. Still there, Nasser?
Yep. Sorry, I was reading something. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to launching this book.
Yeah.
Pretty nervous about it too, but pretty excited.
Yeah. So, what YouTube channels are you planning on going on to promote it, Nasser?
Well, let's see. Of course, mine and yours.
Yeah, other than those,
Um.
make a list. Check it twice.
All right. I will. I will. I do have a few, but I don't want to list them and leave somebody out
That's
accidentally.
fine.
But
And make a list. Make
I
sure
will.
Billy Two Cheese is on it.
Okay. I will. I will message Billy right now.
Thank you.
Let's see. Let's see. Twitter.
Ducks and Maple.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, John Malin as well.
Cecil. EBS.
Yeah, they'll probably get me on the first day.
There you go. Bam. Yellow Flash. Doug. Renfamous.
Even better.
Fly Fox Pro says, I like the smile on that guy. Oh, good. Thank you.
Okay, I just messaged Billy. So there.
Yeah. Don't mess this up, Nacho. Don't mess this up.
Let's see. Bullet actually messaged me on Twitter. I'm not going to read it out loud.
Okay, don't.
Okay, Bullet. I sent you another message. Fly Fox Pro says, I watched EVS's review of your other book. What did you think of it? I didn't watch any review by Ethan. So, what did he review?
He reviewed Trixie Kane. I saw it. It was pretty good. It's fair.
Did he review Stardust or?
I don't. He may have. I didn't see that.
Oh, because I don't know. Because Fly Fox Pro says of your other books. I wasn't sure which one he meant. If he meant like, the other one being the first one, Stardust, or what he meant. But all right. No, I didn't watch it, so no opinion. Fly Fox Pro also says I like the smile on that guy.
Yes.
Oh, Fly Fox Pro also says he meant Trixie. Yeah, I didn't watch it. So yeah, nothing to say on it really. Man, this cube is frustrating me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Fly Fox Pro says, I thought it was fair. I only watched it because it was your book. I don't usually watch Ethan's videos. Alrighty then. Bullet, what are you talking about? Bullet just puts the word sexually in the chat, just all random.
What?
He's trying to get your channel struck or something.
Mm.
Just a reminder, this channel's not for kids.
Oh, speaking of which, this comic book is, I would say, it is PG-13. It's not for small children.
Yes, agreed.
So if you are a teenager or up, then the content will be more or less suitable for you.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Unlike
no swear words, just some violence.
Yeah, unlike Nasser's other books, that furries in them, in which case it's only 21 years and up. I mean, Trissy Kane had a furry in it.
No, it didn't.
It did too.
No, it didn't.
Was there not a werewolf in it?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Furry.
Are you trying to just throw spoilers out there for my other books?
What? It's a monster book.
It's a vampire book.
There are also vampires in it. Oh, spoilers.
Which issue 2 is underway, but I actually got a message. Cool. I got a message Sean because he was still inking page 1. I gotta see if he ever finished.
Still inking page 1. Oh, page 1, not issue 1. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
When are you planning on putting that out?
Beats me.
Okay.
Because we're just starting it. Kind of depends when me and you fulfill. Maybe afterwards if it doesn't take too long.
Yeah. Now, once this is gonna be a 60-day campaign, correct?
Yeah.
So, with since we're printing through Alterna, am I remembering correctly that there needs to be a 3-month window for them?
Well, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna exactly take 3 months, but they just said make sure you place it like 3 months in advance of when you need it.
Yeah,
I think it's up to 3 months. So
okay.
Yeah. So I mean, if
so the goal, ideally, go ahead.
Like I was just gonna say, like if you completed it like before the 60 days is up, we could just like buy like some overstock because it's it's a newsprint, so it's not gonna be like terribly expensive. Which we were gonna get overstock anyways. So I mean, we could just if you finish before the 60 days, just to get ahead of the curve. I don't know if I use that expression right, but you know what I mean. Just to get like ahead of things, like
Right, I understand. Yeah, we will see how it goes. Because even after the book is drawn, I still have to lay it out, still have to do the lettering and stuff, and prep the files and everything.
Okay, Bullet says he didn't mean to send that sexually chat here. He said he meant to send it to someone else. He accidentally put it here, so I guess Bullet's having some wild conversations. Yes. I'm just kidding. That's not what he said.
Okay.
He said he meant that when I said the cube was frustrating me.
Okay, that's funny. What is this, page 4? Michael Laheaton has a question for you, Nasser. He says, Nasser, considering that you're firmly in the horror genre, have you caught either Underwater, sorry, or The Grudge, or any other horror flicks of that matter that have come out recently?
Oh, no, I haven't been to the theater in a while. I saw Uncut Gems in the theater when I was on vacation. I saw it with my sister, but besides that, I haven't been to the theater since like the summer. I've uh, I've really been slacking. I know that there's a bunch of movies I've missed lately, but I don't know. I saw the trailer for The Grudge. It didn't really I don't know. It didn't look that good to me, honestly. I do have the like 2002 Grudge that I saw it such a long time ago, um, but I do have it on Blu-ray on my shelf. I've been meaning to rewatch it. But as far as the new one, no, I didn't see it. It really just didn't look that good. It looked like they kind of just threw everything into a blender. But if it is good, let me know. Because if it's good, I'll go see it. Oh, I solved it. Let me put the camera again. Finally solved this. There we go. Sorry, I did it off camera. Are you still there, Jason? Oh, the Metal's asking about the original Japanese Grudge. No, I haven't seen that one, but I plan to. Um, oh, okay. Jason says his headphones went out. Alrighty then. Gotcha. All right, so he'll be back in a second, I suppose. But for now, you guys are stuck with me. But once again, you guys, Friday, Friday the 13th of March is when we launch on Indiegogo. It will be a 60-day campaign, you guys, and we're still tweaking some stuff on the Indiegogo, making sure we have all our tiers correct and all the text, in the campaign. And right now, Jason's finishing up some art that we're gonna end up putting there onto the campaign. So things are moving along, and we cannot wait to launch in March. It's um, um, it's exciting, but it's also nerve wracking. Launching another book after all the stuff. I don't need to rehash it, but all the stuff that happened in the last like 7 months, maybe. A lot happened, so it's gonna be pretty interesting launching another comic. And for those of you with YouTube channels, we will if you guys want us to, then me and Jason will be more than happy to go on your guys' channels. If anyone listening to this has a stream of their own that they do, we're gonna go on as many channels as we can to promote and spread the word about our comic. We're definitely going to make the rounds over these next 60 days, which also means we're probably going to be streaming every night, which is a bit of a headache. Huh?
I am anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I streamed most days with Trixie. There's just like once in a while where you're just like dead.
Yeah, but I'm going to try to be streaming at least every weekday and drawing these pages. So, one, because I need to promote the book, and two, because I need to get the pages out. So,
yeah, and I'm gonna bring some I'm gonna bring some papers with me to C2E2 that'll just say like it's coming out on this date, whatever. Make sure to keep an eye out, and I'll have like the little like we'll have that little like link at the bottom, like that like shortcut link, like the igg.me/at/ and we'll have like SCP, like a little abbreviation thing. Like I'll have that link written there at the bottom, and it'll just say like launching on the Friday the 13th, back at here.
Cool. Let's see, I'm gonna try something now, sir. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but give it a shot. I need to try to switch from my.
Well, now I can't hear you.
Okay, hold on one second. Okay.
Well, I can hear you, but it's fuzzy. I mean,
I understand. Hold on one second. Okay. My.
let's see. Michael Layton says, pretty much all of those early 2000s Japanese import remakes are just pale imitations. Even now, they are going to be doing an American remake of Train to uh, Busan. I don't know. Busan. I don't know. I don't know much about Japanese horror, you guys. I've been meaning to get more into that. It's just like there's just so many different things I have to track down. So many different types of movies. Like I recently watched Suspiria the other day, an Italian movie, and it instantly jumped into my top 10 favorite horror movies. And now it's like I want to get more Italian movies. Then it's, I started watching some Vincent Price movies, and now it's like I want to get all these old Vincent Price movies, and it's just like so many different types of horror movies. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. You couldn't hear me before, though, right?
No, it was pretty.
Okay.
Like you sounded like far away.
Okay, hold on one second. Okay.
All right. Actually, I gotta get out of here for a second, but I might be back in a couple minutes. Okay.
You quitter. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Nasser, thanks for stopping by. And
welcome, man. I might be back depending how long you're going, but I gotta dip out for just a few minutes.
I understand. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right. Peace.
Peace. Take care. Yeah, everyone. That was Nasser Rabadi. And I apologize. I'm trying to figure out how to swap from my my drawing table here onto my computer so you can see me working in there. So give me a second and I will try to figure that out. Metal says you should pick up Junji Ito's manga work, which has been redefining horror his entire career. Who has been redefining horror his entire career? Uzumaki is a good place to start. Oh, Uzumaki Naruto? I love Naruto. But no, I'm not familiar with Uzumaki, so I will check it out. His name is Junji Ito. Okay. Japanese horror scares me though, much more than American horror. Um, the Japanese are extremely good at doing creepy, and I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's very effective, at least for me. It scares the heck out of me. Because I've watched the original Grudge. I've watched Ju-on. I've watched the original Ring, and some other shows. After a while, my friend would give me these Japanese movies. I just stopped watching them. They were too. It's too much for me. And it wasn't even so much that it was that graphic. It was just creepy, weird, and scary. I remember this one called Audition, and it was just messed up. It was messed up. It was weird and messed up, and I was just like, that's enough. I didn't even watch the whole movie. I just saw parts of it, and I was just like, nah, this is wrong. I couldn't get through it. So, but yeah, give me a second. I'll be right back. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. You guys hear me? If you can, type Y into the chat. So I'm now speaking through my headphones. So I just want to make sure that it's working. Let's see, test it. Okay, that works. Done. Okay, you guys can hear me? Cool. Okay, great.
The metal says, I believe an Uzumaki animation is coming out this year, but I recommend the manga because it's hard to tell yet how well the visual horror will translate to animation. That's true. I remember watching. I mean, I've watched like several sort of horror animations, anime. One I really liked was called Another. It came out several years ago, maybe about 5 or 6 years ago. Really, really creepy. Very well done. And that's probably like a mild horror movie. I'm sorry, mild horror series for the Japanese. But it was very good. And yeah, I recommend it to anyone who's interested in Japanese horror but doesn't want anything too crazy. Another was very good. Now let me see about swapping these screens. All right. There. Pages, roughs. There we go. Okay, that's what I want. All right. Copy. Copy. Open. Sorry, I'm going through my files here so I can start working on the roughs for pages 5 and 6. All right, that's good. Close that. That messed up. Messed it up. Let's see. Try again. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Close that, close that, close that. All right. Now copy, paste. Will it work? Yay, it worked. Oh, yay. All right. Don't save. All right, let's see. Now, let's show you guys what I'm doing. Share screen. Will this work? Share screen. Application window. Will this work? Share. Does that work? Okay, that kind of worked. Let me make this big. How do I remove? Let's shrink this. Not work, no. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, you guys can all see that? All right. Okay, now what you're looking at right now is the very roughs, the rough thumbnail for page 5, the next page. This one here in the corner is page 4. Here, that's page 4, or at least part of it. And now I need to blow up page 5, this one, to this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, or layout. I need to blow this up so it fits these borders here on the left and right here, and from there I will I'll refine it and bring it from this really rough stage to a more finished stage, and then from there I will blow it up to the full 11 by 17, or rather 10 by 15 size to draw from. It's just the establishing shot from I think it was page 3, and it's going to be repeated on page 5, but it's going to be instead of a nighttime scene, it's going to be a daytime scene. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Let's see here. If I press stop cam, will that ruin things? Oh, no, okay, good. It's just my icon. That's what I wanted. Still figuring it out, so thanks for your patience. All right, cool. Let me turn this off. And, all right, I think everything is the way I want it for now. All right, keep that, put that there. That, wait, what's going on there? That there. I figure out, trying to decide what the kid's expression should be. I mean, again, I have it in my, kind of have it in my head, but it's just hard to translate that onto the paper, or in this case, onto the computer. The mail says, I love drawing establishing shots, but then after, I don't feel like drawing backgrounds for anything that takes place in that location. I think I burn myself with them. Yeah, I mean, establishing, yeah, establishing shots. I try not to. Well, it depends. I mean, sometimes they have to be detailed. So, and if you do it well, then you don't have to draw a lot of backgrounds for the same location because you've already sort of set up where they are. I just think it depends on how you do it. Location for this story is very simple. Based on what Nasser's wrote, I think it's on a farm. So, or at least out, it's in sort of like a rural setting, or at least it seems that way from reading his story. So I'm keeping it very basic. So there really isn't a lot to draw in terms of establishing where they are. You can I can do it in just a few images. So. The mail says, yeah, I'll just use occasional reference points in the shot to help the reader track. Pick a portrait or something if it gets to me. Yeah, I guess that's sort of my technique as well. This is, I don't my hardest thing for me is drawing backgrounds. Um, I just find them boring generally, so I kind of have to learn to, I guess, tolerate them and or at least get better at depicting them without making it seem like they're an afterthought. So that was usually the biggest complaint. Oh, excuse me. Biggest complaint I had from people when I sent them samples of my work. It's like, oh, there aren't enough backgrounds to establish where these characters are. You need to beef up your backgrounds and make sure that the reader understands where the characters are in relation to each other and the setting itself. So um, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm going to be signing off fairly shortly because I need to get something to eat. It's about quarter to 8 o'clock where I'm at right now. And how long is this live stream been going on? 2 hours. It's been 2 hour live stream. So, uh-oh, people are leaving. All right, that's all right. Maybe it's time to end it. But I do appreciate everyone watching and being patient with me as I've been testing my new camera and yeah, trying to have people on while I draw. I'll try to do it more often in future live streams. Again, I'll be doing these live streams. I'm going to try to do them every weekday. Sometimes maybe even the weekend, but definitely try to do it every weekday. Doing a different page or aspect of this comic book I'm working on with Nasser, you know, as I'm drawing it, so you guys can see the process, ask any questions, or just know in general that we're working on it. We're trying to get this out to you as soon as possible. Again, the comic book Secret Comics Presents will launch on Friday the 13th in March, so it will launch on Indiegogo in about 2 months. So keep an eye out for it. Yeah, tell your friends, share the stream with everyone you know, let them know what we're up to and what they have to look forward to in the near future. We'll be giving you updates as it gets closer to launch date. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask Nasser and I, we will answer them as best we can. If you haven't already, please, as it says at the bottom of the screen, please subscribe to my channel. Please give this live stream a thumbs up if you haven't already, and please share this video out to social media, Twitter, Facebook, and the like. Let people know that I'm doing these live streams, these drawing live streams, and yeah, hit the bell for notifications for future videos that I'm going to be producing, so you will know when to come online and join me on this journey of trying to make Nasser's scripts palatable in comic book form. But anyway, I want to thank all you guys for hanging out with me, for your patience, and for your support. Really appreciate it. It encourages me to keep going, and it definitely helps the channel. Yeah, you guys take care, and I will see you soon. Let me see if I can figure out how to get out of here without completely destroying everything. Yeah, I think that's it. So you guys take care. I will talk to you later. All right? Be good. Bye.